Hello guys, I want to introduce to you Winter, which is a cloth body, one of a kind, prototype polymer clay display baby for photos and videos and for just basic doll play, really dress up. But I'm going to get into it later on my doll journey on making from going from polymer clay to back to silicone. But this is my first clay baby in 2026 on my beginning journey on getting back into my doll business and different ideas I'm going to be doing. But I just want to just introduce to you this one of a kind doll just to get started, which her name is Winter, and she has black Angora mohair. It's premium mohair. And I rooted her to have a soft spot, and she has a newborn rooting and skin tone, and she's approximately like 18 inches long. And yeah, I was just brushing her hair to get her dressed for her photos. But yeah, I sculpted her hair with 1-2 strand, just a basic swoops, which I'm gonna get to it later how I in the how to make these clay prototypes and how to root if you guys are interested. But I'm just to get to focus on her on this video. But yes, this is Winter. She is a Caucasian newborn size clay baby, which she is, like I said, approximately 18 inches long, which on this video she's wearing, her diaper is a size 1, which I dress her in newborn size clothes, which she can fit newborn clothes. She's sculpted to be a newborn. So she has full arm limbs and full leg limbs, and she has open hands, which she has was painted with tip nails, and her skin tone is newborn Caucasian with, like, the spotty reds. And yeah, she has an open mouth, and her body is a cloth body, and she has silicone pieces in it, which is weighed down so she give her feel, because like I said, she's a display baby, but you can actually like do videos to role play with her, and she, like, you could adjust her for pictures. And I know with clay people are scared that is break, but that's why I sealed her with Febo. It's like a Febo gel, which I'll show you guys later. She's sealed with that hold, so she won't be so fragile and breaking. But yeah, she has adjustable, like her neck is adjustable, so you can turn her. And I sculpted her legs with limbs, so you can rotate them with ease, and silk that with Febo gel so it won't break. But I have a strong hand, and I've been handling this doll with these clay dolls to see how they will hold up with just dressing them, which, like I said, when I silk them, they're like foundation of their joints is quite sturdy. It is not, you could still play, like do a role play without worrying about breaking them. and the paint is sealed in with the Fimo too, so you don't gotta worry about it rubbing off. But yeah, which I'm only gonna make a few of these dolls, so until I get back into turning them to silicone. But I just wanted it to be a part of my collection to help me practice on sculpting before I get back into it, because it's been a while. But I'll get into that story later. But yeah, the Fimo gel, which I will make a video later to explain how that works on it not being fragile and sealing the paint and joints. But as long as you don't just like act like you're gonna actually bend their fingers, it won't break. Of course, if you get something and hit it, it will break. But or like I said, do the what I just motion I just made, of course it will break. But yeah, that's why these dolls are special, because they need to be handled special, because they're babies, of course, role playing it. But yeah, I wouldn't be too fragile with them, because like I said, I'm not a strong hand out and dressing them in tight clothes, which I'm about to dress her in this tight preemie shirt because I want her underclothes to be tight fitted since she's a cloth body, so I could put on her custom sleeper that I created, which I'm going to send home with all of my babies, whether they're clay or silicone. Or yeah, so I want to be worried about breakage when it comes to these dolls if you're just going to role play and make videos and take pictures and actually hold them with care. So yeah, but that's why they're special, going to be one of a kind to start out with my doll making. But like I said, she has an open mouth, so, and I kind of cut the tip of this pacifier off and modified it so she could take a regular pacifier, which you can modify any pacifier just by clipping it to fit into her mouth, which I'll probably have to cut it off a little more so it'll sit flat on how I sculpted her lips, which it will sit flat. I just probably got to cut it a little more. But yeah, Winter is a special baby, and I'm going to do roleplay videos in the future to get back into my artistry and tell the story, because I want each of my dolls to tell a story on the imagery of where they come from and stuff, just to get back into roleplay. But yeah, it's fun for while we collect the dolls, and two, I make them for people who likes to use their imagination while they collect dolls anyways. But yeah, each of my dolls is gonna have a story, an interesting story, which I might make a video to start off with Winter's story, because I had her up on eBay for a day and she hasn't sold yet. So I'm pretty sure once I start promoting this, everybody sees the video, she's gonna go too fast. So I might create her a story before the end of the day and make a video for you guys. But yeah, if not, she's not in the next video, then you would know she's already going home. But if she don't leave by today, then I'll create her a story for start off my roleplay video. But yeah, I'm going to dress with her. Like I said, the custom sleepers, which I custom made myself. Made myself, handmade, sewed, put together, just to be special, which I embroidered her cloth body with my name. But yeah, I want all my stuff to be custom, so you know they came from me, the artist, and I created them for you guys. But yeah, Winter's got to be. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box or her link, which I'm gonna sell them my first clay prototypes fairly for a fair price. She probably be around $4.25. So yeah. She also comes with this little tie bib. Is embroidered by me with her name on it, which is custom. And her name is Winter, of course. And she was made at perfect time because we have been having a lot of ice and snow lately. So she has the perfect name. And when she came into the nursery, and she needs to find a home so she can stay warm. But that's why I put her on her little sleeper and hat, just while she's waiting for her new mommy. She's super cute. And she also comes with that custom pacifier made with her name on it. But yeah, be the first one to collect. She will come home with a lot of custom things and an outfit, a blanket, and of course her COA, and a little special free gift I'm going to send home with her. But like I said, she's going to be $424, and I'm going to leave a link to her eBay page. But yeah, if you're interested, just hit me up if you need more videos or interested in the female or her how I silked her and stuff. But if you have any questions, just let me know. And I'll leave a link to my Instagram and Facebook if you need to connect or have any questions about any of my dolls I have so far. But yeah, stay tuned on my doll journey on getting back to this, which is so fun to create, even just the sculptures, just to paint them, because I never really did the like reborn vinyl. So this is really helping me get into practicing just sculpting and how it would look before, because silicone is a little bit more expensive. So I spent a lot of time on, which I'll make a video on my journey on my sculpts and my past business. But I'm just super excited to get back into my doll business. And this doll is super fun just to dress and make the videos and see how she photographs and how she looks in videos. But it was super fun just to, make her and on her fingers, which that's why I said I'm working on my next clay prototype, which is going to be a boy, which I'll just make a little video to help you understand on what I made by clay, which the clay is not heavy, which I'll get into that with my next video process on how to make them. But yeah, like I said, link to all my socials will be in the description. And yeah, be the first one to have a piece of my collection. And check out Winter, my first baby of 226 in the Alga's Dollhouse Nursery collection. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Happy sculpting, happy collecting, happy role play. See you guys later.